Todd Feltman with armsdirectory.com, and I'm standing here with Gary from Altus Brands, and Gary's going to tell us about an innovative product that he's come up with for ear protection.
Yeah, Todd, this is our latest hearing protector. It's electronic hearing protection, so it has amplification and compression. There's multiple settings for the amplification. You can go through 1 through 4, and then it circles back to 0 again. It's got Bluetooth connectivity, and our whole approach to designing hearing protection is to have no compromises. So you have the top of the line compression, so when you have impact sounds go off, your gunshots go off, it's going to be able to compress that down to a very low decibel level. Amplification, going to go up as much as 5 times, so you can hear just conversation at the lowest level or hear somebody talking on the other side of the room when you have it up at the highest level. So it is a little bit stealthy that way. And we also have made this so that it's going to be able to fit incredibly well and comfortably and secure, which are kind of the 3 things you want when you're wearing hearing protection.
I see kind of an innovative design here, and when I was looking at this, and I think this is actually pretty interesting. What is the function of this kind of a coil?
Well, it's a coil. It was intended so that you'd be able to make this fit on just about anybody's head, from adolescents all the way up through adults with larger heads. So if you want, I can show you how I fit it onto my head.
Sure.
You place it behind the skull, it goes over the ear, and then you plug the ear tips in. So it's got a very low profile on the ear. On the back of the skull, you can see that it's a nice secure fit, but with the coil, if I had a larger head, I would be able to increase the stretch on the coil.
So the coil's for retention and comfort.
Absolutely. So you don't need to wear those bulky earmuffs anymore. You've got something in a hot weather that you'd be able to wear comfortably without having perspiration build up. That compression headache that you sometimes feel when you're wearing an earmuff.
I do.
An hour or 2 hours in earmuffs is about all most people can handle. I wear these for shooting. I wear them when I'm out riding my bike on the road so I can hear traffic coming. I can listen to my podcasts, and we built these, when I talk about no compromises, so that you won't have to have a regular earbud for listening to music. We put 10 millimeter speakers in here and an amped up driver so that the bass sound comes through nice and rich when you're listening to good rock and roll. So very simple controls. You have power on button. It automatically goes into pairing mode with your phone. You have your ability to control your telephone, either advancing your music or answering a phone call, hanging up, putting a call on hold. It communicates with Siri and all of the other types of devices. And then you've got your amplification control, and that's it.
Interesting. This is really neat. And multiple different uses for this product. And how do I get it?
Well, you'd want to go right now to our website, which is www.proears.com. And in about relatively soon, it'll also be available on Amazon.
And what does something like this run?
The MSRP is $179.
Really reasonable. Well, thank you so much for your time, Gary. I appreciate you telling us about this. And let's get the right box here. It is.
Yeah, this is the Stealth 28 HTBT. And then if you don't want Bluetooth, there is another version without the Bluetooth.